There you go.
Oh shit! What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Mechanism. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. It is me, Tim, the one and only child of Mecca, and I am hosting here tonight. So what's going on, everyone? Welcome. Thank you for being here. The same old shenanigans and DMCs and all that. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. So buckle up, have fun, and let's go around and see who we got on the show tonight. Look at these people.
I was about to scratch my butt, but then
I mean, go ahead, scratch your butt. I mean, it's fine. I mean, we don't judge.
But
Have needy.
Yeah. We don't judge that much. Anyway. Hello! It's been a while. Had to get one of those in early.
It's been a while, yeah.
it's been a minute.
Anyway. All right, so let's go around the room. Let's see what everybody's working on, and then maybe get some DMCs. Anybody got DMCs?
Sure.
I got a couple.
I have two.
I got none, but I answered.
I got 40 different meanings of what DMC could be.
We will itemize those at a later date. Anyway, all right, let's go. Let's start around here. Let's go with this one.
Blurry.
Out of focus, Mike.
You're back one day and shit's broken. Congratulations.
Freelancer.
Yeah. Sup guys? Tex here, your substitute teacher for the past God knows how fucking long.
Yo, she took my hello.
He took my cell phone.
Yeah. It feels real good not to have to roll out the TV monitor and the VHS and make y'all watch a movie. Thanks.
We're watching Stand By Me tonight.
If you guys like,
You were all about to watch My Girl. That's what we're
God.
doing.
Shit.
Which one?
Oh,
As long as it's
Jesus.
the first one and not the second one.
Yes.
if you guys want, we found this really cool Dragon Ball movie we could watch.
Oh,
And immediately get taken down.
it'll get you killed. It'll get you kicked in 40 seconds. I swear.
Immediately.
I think we should try this experiment out.
I'm for
I
against
think it's
it.
worth it.
I'd like to keep my channel if we could. That'd be great. Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you shouldn't have handed it over then.
Yeah, little jokey copy strikes like that,
That's
or
a-
copy claims like that. So no.
Yeah, for real.
But so hi, Tex here. I just finished my scope dog build, so I don't know what I'm doing tonight.
Oh,
I think I'll either play with the
there's a
bang
box
ball.
back there.
There's a lot of boxes back there, Julio. You fucking genius.
There's a big one.
Didn't you just get a whole bunch of bubblegum crisis kits?
I did. Those aren't happening right now. Don't.
I mean, it's not a lot of fun, but you have a God Gundam to finish.
She just bought them for the boxes.
Oh,
Those 43 muscles just relaxed.
She can see you. She's staring right at you.
Anyway, Dead to me.
Soul.
dead to me.
Which one of us? All of us?
I haven't
Mostly.
decided yet. So where is he? You know what? I can't put this quote on. Just keep going. But he's done. He just needs a nice little top coat. We did all the decals today. I
Yeah.
finished them off today.
How'd you like this build?
I liked it a lot. I had a lot of fun actually. I think it's a good indicator of how I've grown in the past year. I see, like me personally, a lot of improvement from myself with these builds versus the ones I've done.
I like how subtle your shading is now. Like,
Mhm.
Thank you.
super subtle. Very nice.
Thank you. I think I found my way with that. So yeah. Not to get too cocky, proud, but I'm pretty happy with how these have turned out. And
Why
Ready
can't
to-
you be proud? You should be.
oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
yeah.
But I'm looking forward to see how the next one's gonna turn out now that I've seen these guys and now that these guys are done. So
Is it another Votom's kit?
it's
British?
gonna be the bang. The British is done. She's done too.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
she is.
Yeah, she's man. I just put the fucking thing. I'll just hold it up here.
That's nice.
Oh boy. She's pink as shit though. Like I was afraid it was gonna come out like Malibu Barbie pink.
Nah, that's too pink.
It's like a Floros pink.
Yeah, it's those are the Gaia Note colors.
Mhm.
They have a line of the Votoms paints that I used. They turned out really nice. I got very spoiled by them.
Hell yeah!
A lot of trouble. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, so probably just dick around with the Bang Doll or snap up another Votoms kit. We'll see. Have to
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. Hey, and thank you for hosting. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Please don't ever do it again.
No problem. Can't guarantee anything, but all right. Moving on. Hey, the next one on our list is the world famous rapper or herself. Look at this. Mama said she was. Look at this. Mama said she was going to knock you out, but man.
Hey guys, I got a new
Eat
album
your
in the
corn.
works. It goes knees weak, arms are heavy.
Wrong
You're
rapper,
on
man.
a sweater, long spaghetti.
Wrong rapper.
For another day.
You're gonna get
Wrong
sued.
Oh,
You're gonna get sued hard.
I haven't gotten sued yet. But going down to the workbench,
Hey,
we got
Going
some
down to the
project
workbench.
going on.
would you look at it?
My horse lady from
Mm.
the Four Horsemen build up, where I've been working on this a whole bunch.
Love
We
it.
got scribe lines. We got metal etchings in the shoulders. I cut out a horn. I put a vent.
Hey,
We got
Oh,
cutting into stuff.
Falls off. Damn it.
we got a bird skull.
decapitating action.
That's because the next step on this baby is elongating the neck and the waist,
Nice.
and then just working on the backpack. You see my fancy claw plate action.
Mm-hmm. Styrene.
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 And then we got the shield, which I'm also putting metal etchings on, and that's about it.
Damn.
Not bad. Not bad.
They're
Then
going hard in the paint.
She making strides.
to add on to what I'm doing, after I finish up the detailing on this and paint them up, I'm going to do a second kit to make something go up against the floor, which is going to be this lady that I've been kit bashing from just about anything I could get my hands on.
Complimentary.
We got the Obsidian Fury legs. We got an IBO torso, the shoulder arms from the Obsidian Fury, the head from another IBO kit, the wings from I can't remember the name of the kit, but it's from a kit.
It's the freedom. RG freedom.
RG Freedom. Thank you, Cabs.
You're welcome.
And we got Cheddar Boy.
Cheddar boy.
I'm not gonna talk about this kit though. Just
Cheddar boy. Yoink.
And we got my scribing tools and my metal lections, and that's what I'm going to be working on tonight.
All right.
That's way better.
gold.
Looking
Put
good,
it in
Jay.
my work. Put it in my work.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
Very
we're good.
nice. Good stuff. Oh yeah. Rocking. All right. Well, very good. Let's move on down the line. Look at this dude.
Welcome to Mechanism, guys. I just got up from a fuck nap. It was incredible.
You look like
There's
you're
been a
still there.
Yeah, a little bit. I decided on what I'm going to drink tonight because I've
What
been
is that?
playing the stabby game this evening.
Oh
Some
shit.
sake.
Sake.
Yeah,
Oh, you been playing Ghosts or what?
yeah, I've been playing the Apparitions of Toyota, and they are amazing.
Like the ghost of Toyota car Christmas past. Like, what is this?
Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah.
When you
The
said that,
haunting-
when you said that last night, I genuinely thought, oh, he must have autocorrected. No, he did it on purpose.
Oh, yeah, I thought for sure he meant like it was like a Need for Speed DLC.
Well, Z's not here, so he's definitely going to be living his year 1 hour at a quarter, right? Pat?
He lived his life a quarter at a time, 25 cents. Yes.
25 cents at a time. Thank you.
I've been playing The Haunting of Subaru, and it really is an incredible game. It's amazing how far we've come. But check out what's on bench. I jumped in
Jesus.
head first and
Yeah, you did.
3D printing. So I cleaned up a bunch of the chest, but I printed the rest of this and I haven't cleaned it up yet. So that's what I'm probably going to be doing tonight. This just so happened to crack right on open. Look at that.
That's amazing.
It's
Look at
so, it makes me every time I see it, it makes me sad.
As soon as it started drying, it just started lifting. And I don't know if it's just a curing.
It
That's what
might
it
be
probably
the
is.
probably shrinking the resin a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah, because the inside's curing slower than the outside. You might have to let that chill.
So yeah, it's gonna let it rock. But everything else printed perfectly. I just gotta clean it up. The head looks real nice. But
So
yeah,
for those of us not in the loop, I assume this looks like a Ninja Turtle.
oh yes. This is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. It's
Okay.
Raphael.
It's Raphael.
Yeah, we've been Pabs threw this all together in a file for us, and I printed it for the past like day and a half to get them all done.
You know, they're the world's most fearsome fighting team.
Well, I mean, he's just the one guy right now. The other guy hasn't designed the other three.
I think a Street Shark could take them, but I don't know.
Ooh,
The
How
Street
about a Battletoad?
Oh, Battletoads is serious. And you got a
Right?
Turtle spin-off, would they?
Or
A
Biker
biker
Mice
mice?
from Mars.
yeah,
you
Biker
go.
Mice is taking them. Biker Mice is taking them.
one of them was called Vinny, right? Vinny.
I do believe so. They
Well,
all have like
New York
New
accent.
Yorkers. Yeah. Such a good
You know
show.
they're making a Usagi Yojimbo?
Yeah,
Are
I
they
read that
really?
today. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
Like a show?
Rabbit, the whole nine. Yeah, on Netflix. For real.
Wow. Very dope. It's gonna be like the Ghost of Tsushima. Hopefully.
Goes to
I
Yojimbo.
don't know. With a rabbit.
Bonsai?
Kampai.
Banzai!
Hey!
Kampai, yeah.
Bonsai. The tree.
Banzai!
No, that's the Karate Kid. That's thank you, Pat Morita.
I mean, trust me, after a bottle or two, you will be saying bonsai.
Yeah. I don't got no food in me. I just woke up. I'm good.
Oh,
We're gonna have
down
to.
for the count.
Strap it
Good
on,
thing.
ladies and gents.
Nah, this is gonna be a Bushido drunk.
pineapples.
Reserve.
I'm gonna go grab that where is it? That fucking sword that I got. Just sit here, feeling real Japanese. It's gonna be great. And sanding.
He'll only attack you from the front.
Yo, Pabs, do you wear a mask when you sand all this?
Yeah.
I have not.
Aggression, you should always wear a mask.
Please do. Please do.
Your fuck that makes a lot of sense.
I've been wet sanding. I'm just fucking around. No particulates.
Keep it low.
Yeah,
So, real quick, Julio, one thing that I wanted to say is that on Pab's, what was the Pab's first review show?
Oh, critical
Right.
build?
Yeah, where I submitted airdrop. So you were the first one to see that one error on the skirts.
Really?
You're the first one.
Wow.
I thought that was Z who said that though.
Nah, it was Julio. I
Was it
watched
Julio?
it. Trust me. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Because
I was looking at it.
I don't know if it was intentional or not, and I'm like, oh shit, he saw it. Like nobody else has said anything about it. You're the first one.
I did not know that.
I thought it was on purpose.
There you go, Eagle Eyes. You got it. You
I
win
had
the
no
prize.
idea. Shit, I'm
Julio
gonna
says,
get to the back room tonight.
No, I mean, I was waiting for somebody to point it out, and I'm shocked it took this long. Honestly,
Shit.
yeah. So
that's
if
it.
you want to
No,
see, you're gonna have to go watch Pabs' show. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Do I
repeat.
win a
You're gonna have to go. Yeah, you're gonna have to go watch it. What's up?
Do I win a prize?
Yeah, of course.
I get chibi airdrop.
Maybe
Oh
not.
man, did you see?
That'd
Did you see
be kind of
the
cool, though. I'm not gonna lie.
the chibi Jagans that people have been getting?
Yeah.
They look so good. Oh, they look so good. I'm like,
All right, Brian's about to grab one right now.
yeah.
Oh Jesus!
All right, someone name another kit.
Nice.
It's like Mary Poppins' shelf in front of Brian.
For
Sometimes.
real. It looks like a bag right in front
Oh
of him.
my!
I took a whole
Speaking of
pile of
which-
kits to deep storage, so I have less variety of things to pull out. I can't like, oh look, a Dogram kit.
It's a wonderful segue. What's up, Brian?
Star Blazers, yes. How you guys doing? Welcome back to yeah. Working on stuff. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh hey, my name's Coke. Been doing this little guy.
Yeah.
Look good.
Thick.
He's not
together.
little anymore.
Mm.
Been trying to figure out what I was gonna do with the weapon because I used the Rick Dom for it. I didn't use the regular Dom, so it doesn't have the can't remember the name of it, but that specific bazooka that the parts come for has like a blast shield and an extra magazine clip for the other bazooka. So I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So I'm like searching all sorts of shit this morning. No, nothing out there. I'm like, I have all this stuff. I have all these things. What the hell am I doing? So yeah, I'm just gonna use. I have like the Magic Toys sniper rifle setups. So I'll
Nice.
throw one of those on it because it's like a gigantic sniper rifle. I think that'll look good with the big tropin.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah, that's been pretty fun to work on. We've been doing that on Thursdays. Been doing here. I'll switch this camera over so you can see the big guy.
Oh, they don't need to see me, Ryan. It's okay.
So
Sounds like
that's
a
it.
thick kit.
There's here's the Sentinel, minus a lot of stuff because I've been working on various aspects of it. So I got the waist modified, so it has like all the movement down here, so I can pose it and whatnot. I changed the setup so that it is sitting on a singular post as opposed to the big ass base that it had before.
Brian, it still blows my mind that this vice is just holding it like on its own.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So maybe. I've gone through and I've been working on doing up these boosters with all this detail on the inside. And now tonight I'll be detailing the outside. I'm doing a little bit of research with the space shuttle and that stuff. Got a good coat of primer on all of these dongles and finally glued all those fully together. You can see the line in the middle there where the tape was still holding parts on, but they're all cemented together, and I've started the priming process on those so that I can actually go somewhere on them.
Good stuff.
These you can actually see now that they have a layer of prime on them. A little detail for these blasters that go on the top of the beam cannons. So got, 4 sets of those.
Brian, Johanny is asking, what are you using to hold it up right now?
Right now, it is a 1/8-inch bronze rod.
In a vice.
In the vice.
Yeah, in a vise. Yeah,
Yep.
in a rubber jaw vice. And there's a little bit of one of those bread bag clips underneath it because the rod goes through one of the mounting holes for the vise, and it scratches up my shit if I don't take care of it.
Mm.
Yep. But yeah. I need to mount this on here. I've got the blocks for it. I just haven't taken the time to put it all together yet.
Oh.
But yeah, I got these like cheapy fake Legos at the dollar store. So I'm just gonna use these instead of like real Lego.
Fegos.
Yeah, they're not left hand or anything like that. They're just like called like builder blocks or something dumb like that. But yeah, I mean, that's what's going on my banter right now.
That's some fun stuff.
Couple things.
it's looking
There's
good.
a primer thing right there that I'd like to take a look at.
What?
Yeah,
The horn?
that thick kid right there. Can you bring
There
it
you
up to the camera? That is.
What is this, Brian?
This
like
is my
Hellboy.
Zaku Warrior Death from our Zaku Warrior 4 Horsemen build off that we're doing right now.
Yo, Pep, stop acting stupid. You know what that is.
Trying to get him to talk about it.
Trying to get me to talk about my shit. Yeah, so it's a bunch of modification. I added like a little over an inch of height to the model because it's a real short little thing. including adding a bunch of height to the neck and the head, actually increasing the height of the head itself. Yeah, we've talked about this a little bit before, so I won't really go too deep into it. But it's a lot of epoxy putty and a lot of styrene sheeting. But I started working on the horse, and that was on Tuesday. Yeah, it was on Tuesday. So I started playing around with one of these dinosaur model kits and doing some drawing, and I started laying some stuff out. So I'll be making some cuts and doing some stuff over the weekend. See if maybe I can come up with some sort of volumes before next week's show comes around.
Nice.
Yeah, so gonna be a lot of fun, I think. I'm gonna try doing some weird stuff too, where I try and stretch and shrink plastic over the outside of it to give it like weird leathery pulled. Like maybe I'll use some fibra for that, or
Like vacuum forming.
Not exactly, but kind of like along those things. There's this type of sculpture that an old workmate used to do, where he would like make these hollow forms out of wire, and then like wrap it up in garbage bags, and then hit it with a heat gun, and it would shrink the garbage bags to the form, and then he'd make these like weird monsters. And I had another boss that did that and made like puppetry stuff, where with like moving eyes and stuff. He did like an Einstein's head, where he carried like an Einstein's head puppet around, and then like wore a really tall thing around. He's a short guy. Anyways, it's pretty funny. Anyhow.
Cool.
Yeah, so maybe something like that, just to kind of give it a little bit of a different thing, because I want it to be like, obviously it's supposed to be like a mecha because it's mecha fantasy, but I want it to have a little bit of that weird kind of visceral fleshiness, or even if it's just like pretend like stretching leather or something to give faux it a little bit.
The marriage of the two genres.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
Robo
I
fantasy.
highly recommend Before Horsemen build off the live stream, because you learn a lot. I learned so much. Brian is a great teacher.
He really is.
I had my moments.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays. That's it.
Tuesdays and
Tuesdays,
Thursdays.
Thursdays. My bad.
Tuesdays and Thursdays. Wednesdays is Julio's.
Oh
Wet paints Wednesdays.
Wet Pants Wednesdays.
We don't learn nothing there.
I will keep my mouth shut.
I learn more about Julio every time I watch that show, and I don't want to.
Plead the fifth at all costs.
Plead the
Some delicious
fifth.
tea, by the way.
Ooh, some tea.
It's that jet black like I drank a couple weeks back. Good stuff. I'm gonna be like, because it's got craziness in it, but should be good.
Excellent.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you, Brian. Appreciate it. All right. Let's go to our last contestant here.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, guys? I
Hey, guys,
literally Chris Pabsy. I literally just finished this guy today.
Yeah.
So all of it is it's all done pretty much. It's missing a few bits and pieces here and there, but that's inconsequential to the whole thing.
Mhm.
So yeah, this is all done. This weapon is a piece of shit. I hate it. And it was a challenge just to put everything together at the end, just because it's so heavy. It's one big piece of resin, and I didn't have fun. But these guns were nice though. These were a lot of fun to put together. They came out really cool. Put a little bit of hollow foil in the middle right there, and then give it little bits and pieces of a fluorescent green, and make them look like they're glowing and stuff. And then one cool thing is a lot of these decals are actually luminescent or fluorescent. So that came out kind of cool. Also, there are a ton of mecha decals here and there, so go buy some. And really happy with this guy. I'm going to take final photos of it real soon. I might submit this build to Critical Builds.
Hey.
Some Saturdays, I don't know anymore. There will be one next week Saturday for episode 3. Yeah, 3. Yeah, so next Saturday, 25th. Yeah. I'm asking myself questions and I'm answering them. Like, so yeah, this was a lot of fun. This is probably the most. Not the most frustrating, the most surface prep that I've ever done on a resin kit. This is a full resin kit. all of the stuff is movable, though I won't move them right now because I'm cursed, and if I move I did so I leaned into the whole the sort of when I got the goddess V fin, it was slightly bent on one side. So I, instead of trying to straighten the other that side, I just bent the other side, so I gave it a swooping kind of feel. So you can kind of just see it there. Um, and yeah, gave it some movement. I mean, yeah, I was not a fan of this design when I saw like the actual official photos of it. But when I put this thing together, man, yeah, now I am a big fan of Advanced Isaiah. So I can't wait to do more of these. Honestly,
Yeah, bud.
I might have to get myself a Hazen play at some point. I know I've got some Hazels in there somewhere. So yeah, a lot of fun. Definitely pick it up if you can. I know USA Gundam's having a restock of these very soon. So if you guys want to build your own and curse at this weapon, yeah. But yeah, that's me. I have no idea what I'm building now. Something else, maybe a Barbatos, because that's apparently all I build. But yeah, that's me, Pants.
A
Nice. Nice.
5-star stories twin tower.
No. Pineapples is my safety word. Pineapples.
you gotta put like at least an hour in of work on it.
I put at least 2
year.
or 3 hours in a week on it. On nothing but surface prep.
Oh wow, just sanding.
So I'm just sitting there sanding. Sometimes I have the mask on. Sometimes I'm wet sanding. Sometimes I have a shop vac right next to me, and I'm just sanding away. And then I'm like, I'm tired of this. I don't want to sand anymore. Then I clean up. Yeah, it sucks. I hate it.
You know, I didn't know the Woundward had pistols at all.
Yeah, these are really cool little things. Like yeah. They were kind of a pain to put together just because they had tabs on the inside of these bits, but they're very flat, and then the thing that goes on is really thin, so it was hard to balance it, especially with the 2 clear pieces on that sandwich either side. It was a pain, but they came out okay.
It looks nice, man.
Thank you.
Good work.
Word. Yeah, definitely.
Thanks.
All right, good stuff. All right, so before we get into DMCs and everything here, real quick, I do want to do a little bit of show and tell for you guys because I know our boy Carl, Mr. Gold Zero, is in the audience.
Oh yeah.
So real quick, and I've been remiss about doing this because he sent me this like right after I started like my little break and everything. So I wanted to do this, kind of on stream here real quick. So, but Carl was nice enough to send me some stuff, a little package, and like it blew me away for real. So, obviously he wrote me this, it's nice, cool letter and everything.
It's a nice signature right
and,
there.
Yeah, no, it really is, and it's got the little
Wing
Zero deal and everything. Yeah, for real. But this was really funny and really cool. I'm not gonna read that to you, but let me show you kind of the things that he sent. So first off, let's start with the little things first. So he sent me a bunch of stickers, right? So you got, look at this, Gunpla, Colorado. You got this goof.
Oh, I like that.
Sticker. That's badass, right? Here's another Gunpla, Colorado, a different deal there.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. His little logo sticker and everything. But the one I like the best, and I think that's the most impressive, is that bad boy.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I wonder why.
Well, hey, but that's awesome.
Typeface.
That is really, really nice. But it doesn't obviously stop there. It just keeps getting better, right? So what the first little deal he sent me was, let me get this out here real quick and show you guys, was an animation cell.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
From 0083 Stardust Memories. Yeah.
That's dope.
GMC, that's amazing in and of itself, right?
Very much.
So I was just like blown away by that, and it really is like a true animation cell. Like you can see like the painting, and all that in the back, and you can even like see through, all of this and everything. And it blew me away, and I was just like, yo, this is awesome.
Yeah, that's dope.
So big shout out to Carl, but there is more, right? So this one was kind of a little bit more special. This one really kind of got to me. I will admit, right? So back on one of my live streams, we just got into this some stupid conversation about football, our favorite players, stuff like that, and I mentioned like Bo Jackson was my all-time like favorite football player, and then I don't know how it happened, but we got off into a tangent about Saturday morning cartoons and that Bo Jackson and Wayne Gretzky and Michael Jordan were characters in this Saturday morning cartoon, right? Yeah. So he sent me this too. Yeah,
That's awesome.
like
Awesome.
how fucking cool is that? Like,
Yeah.
another animation cell of Bo Jackson in that Saturday morning cartoon that we were talking about. Like that, just over the top, man. Way over the top, and it was awesome. So, had to give a shout out to Carl. Had to do it live because it's the only right way to do it. Like, I will make a post about it, Carl. Don't worry about that. But I wanted to kind of show it live out there and everything like that too. So,
very fucking cool.
Poor boy Carl. That was pretty damned amazing, and that really brightened up my day when I got it.
Yo, Carl,
out of the mailbox.
when you sending me my J. Crew pants?
I don't want to ask anything about that. No, man. No, that is a hard pass right there. I don't want to know about this.
I can explain it if you want.
Tim, you gotta.
No, I don't think it needs to be explained.
Tim, you gotta have a safe word when you're around Julio. You gotta find a safe word.
Rutabaga.
Yeah, that's just pineapples.
It's pineapples for me.
I like rutabagas.
Hey, everybody's got their own safe word. What do you want?
Mine's sea cucumber.
Hey, whatever floats your boat. Yeah, look at this. Here you go, Julio.
Yo, making it just to wearing J. Crew's. Yeah! I need it. Thank you, Carl.
Oh my God, man.
Want me to tell you the story now?
Tell it.
So I was streaming The Last of Us 2, and I'm talking about how all the mannequins are just being positioned around, and Carl's like, yo, where's their clothes? Where's the mannequins' clothes? Why are these people stripping them? Well, they're in J. Crew. They're taking all the clothes because there's nothing new to wear. You got to strip the mannequins. So now Carl owes me J. Crew pants.
I don't understand that story.
Is this the same story you told everybody else, Julio?
No, this is the first time I told it.
Hey, it's not old if it's new to you.
Truth. Super truth.
I've not heard it. Anyway.
New but still
All
let
right.
down.
What's that?
New but still let down.
Still let down.
Wah, wah.
Cheers.
Yes.
Jesus.
Banzai.
Banzai.
J. Crew. J. Crew.
There you go.
J.
There
Crew.
you go. Oh my, nice stuff. Oh, hey, and real quick, one other little shout out while I got the chance here. Just our boy, Mr. Colin Craig, Mr. Hi Craig.
Hey, Greg.
He sent me. Look at this stuff. Like he sent me like a whole care package. It was awesome. It's awesome. I mean, all of these are 3D printed scribing jigs.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
That he's got the free print files up there and everything. But if you don't have a 3D printer, you can actually buy a set from him. So go hook him up because
I'm about to hit up Greg.
Yeah. And also the cool thing is, like on one of the live streams, I put together like heat sinks, like vents and stuff like that. Well, after seeing that, he came up with like a little jig to make vents, right? And they hold it little 0.5 millimeter plates in here at a 45-degree angle. You just glue them together and pop.
Sweet.
You gotta.
That's dope. I'm about to break those.
Like
Nice.
Those are getting printed.
Yeah. And then he sent me a sanding block, but I'm not going to use this because I want to keep that and
Pristine condition.
keep it nice. Keep it nice.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, big shout out to Mr. Colin as well. So cool stuff. Cool bits of stuff.
I
Anyway,
gotta go hit him up for those files.
yeah. Definitely.
That's awesome.
I think he's got them on. I think he's got them on Thingiverse, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
I do believe they
I
are. I think about six.
Could be wrong. Just search for Hi Craig, Hi Craig, on Facebook, and you'll find his webpage and everything like that. He's starting to do streams and stuff too. I saw. So that's pretty
Hey.
cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his link is on the description of most of his like VODs and stuff. So if you guys want to,
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Hell yeah.
yeah.
So go check him out. Go do all that stuff too. All right. So anybody got some DMCs they want to shout out? Because I got 6
Oh, that's
at
good.
last count. So
Are they lengthy? Are they chunky?
So, you know, we got some good ones and we got some others.
You got some normal ones.
We got some good ones and we got others. Let's
Yeah.
put it that way.
Other category. Yes.
The other,
old
yeah.
Other.
I have 2, but
Yeah.
they're all kind of.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got 3, but 2 of those can be combined into one.
Ooh.
They're like there's like a question and a follow up question to that other
Just
question.
The word condensing, like we should be expanding these questions.
No, man,
Down.
it's a follow up from the original question. So it's essentially an expansion. DLC, mind you.
Okay, go Pabs.
DLC.
Is it a DMC DLC?
Hell yeah!
Scholar of the first question.
So,
It's a Toyota edition.
Yeah.
so one Bill Rushlam
Hey.
asked, what are your thoughts on this hobby's use for mental health and stability?
Ooh, that's good. I
Yeah.
like that.
That is good.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody want to take a crack at it?
So for me, doing what I do for a living and studying what I studied, they actually have been starting to recommend hobbies like model building in forms of therapy,
Hell yeah.
because when you talk to a therapist while you do this, not only can you focus on the building, but you can also focus on deeper meaning conversation with the therapist.
Mm-hmm.
In basic, it's like art therapy, but with scale modeling hobbies. They do it with puzzle building. They do it with normal building. But yeah, that, from what I've read, I actually read an article on it put out by. I gotta look up the name, but it's on PubMed. But yeah, it's shown to improve stimulus response, help bring down depression levels, increase serotonin. It's actually a really good means
Yeah.
just to escape reality for a bit and talk to your therapist better.
Very dope. Oh yeah.
Okay. Anybody
So-
else want to take a crack?
So for me, Pabs, that's me.
Hi, Pabs. How are you?
Just making sure.
Hey guys.
This is Pabs.
So for me, Chris Pabs here.
Oh wait, this is Pabs.
Are you
Where's this
Pabs?
Pabs?
Who's Pabs?
That's a wound ward,
No,
sir.
me.
Will the real Chris Pabs please stand up?
I am not standing up. I'm wearing some shorts. I'm not ready to show some leg. But for me personally, when I first started building, I was in a position at work where I felt very creatively frustrated. So it was a way for me to release my creative frustration on things that were not stupid and dumb, and I hated every second of working that job. But as time went on, and I've since left that job, gotten a job that is very creative and very expansive in terms of learning skills and all that stuff. It's become more of a way for me to focus in on something and get something done, because I do feel like I am a bit scatterbrained. I'm all over the place half the time. I am, if I'm not trying to clean, I'm trying to do something else, and I always feel like I'm not doing the best I can do. But yet when I'm sitting here and I'm doing this thing, I'm going 100%, about 98% of the time. So yeah, for me, it's a way to a really good way to focus and also be creative in a different way, because I can't keep looking at a computer screen going, I want to be creative here. I kind of want to be creative in a physical sense. So yeah, for me, that's I think a good, for me, the stimulus for building. Also, I make cool shit, so yeah.
Do you though? Do you?
I made cool doo doo.
I make cool doo doo. It's frozen doo doos.
Jesus.
So
Resin doo doo.
when I started building, I was working a job that was stretching me really hard creatively, and it was tough to try to like even draw stuff after doing so much concept design for a company. And when I started building, it was just like a whole new juice box that I could squeeze and just do stuff with my hands, and it calmed me a lot. It got me even more in tune with my work. It was really, really nice. Like building is definitely like a centering point in life now, anyway.
Word. No, I mean, I think it definitely helps. More to Jay's point, kind of in a therapeutic way. I forget where it was that I saw this, and I know it was on Facebook, but I think it was like either the BBC or one of the British news
Top
channels
Gear.
or something like.
Big up,
What's
bro.
that?
Top Gear.
Yeah, what you said. Anyway, but it was a story. It was a story about the UK, how they were giving model kits, like plane model kits, to combat veterans, like older World War II veterans, like these old dudes, right? To help with especially like motor functions in their hands and stuff like that, but then also as kind of like a mental, kind of to sharpen their mental awareness and everything like that. So there's definitely therapeutic benefits of model building. Now for me personally, yeah, I love it. Like I get so zoned in just about being creative. It's just a passion outlet for me, and it just makes me happy, like Pabs building cool shit,
Do you though?
It is I think highly debatable at some point, because especially with this thing, it's debatable. I don't know how cool that is.
Most people
That's
realize
debatable.
when they're building a kit and they're talking to other people like this, it's basically mini cognitive therapy. You're problem solving. You're pushing forward. I mean, I started building to help get me past a family loss. That's when I started building. And if I didn't have this, I would be a bigger mess than I am today.
Right.
Hey, there's always hope for tomorrow, Jay. You can always be a bigger mess tomorrow. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
I tried to be a bigger mess every year. I'm not sure.
If it ain't on fire, you can fix it.
That's right.
Nice.
If you can fix it, it ain't broken.
A little aloe vera and a band-aid, you'll be good.
Yeah.
There you go. Put some tussin on it. You'll be fine.
That tussin though.
Crystals.
I'll wait for Brian and Texas answers, and then I'll do the follow up, the DLC.
Okay.
The DLC.
Y'all want to take a crack at it? What do you want?
Mine pretty much falls in the same realm of the work was kind of taking over, and I didn't have the same creative outlets that I had before. Not through work, but just in general. I used to be, I used to paint, I used to illustrate, I used to do all of these things, have art shows, but then big girl job and work came into play, and I didn't have time for that anymore. So, ta-da!
That 401k sucks you creatively.
Yeah.
One garage later.
Quarterly even. Yeah. Yeah, and now one garage later, yeah.
At least it's nice and cool in there.
Oh, now.
Yeah.
Now. I'm dying every day. Some days I'll just open up one of the doors and just watch the dogs outside. I'm like, I don't know how they do it. They have more hair than I do. I don't understand.
It boggles the mind.
They hold their tongues out their mouth.
They sweat that way.
You're not getting that. You're not getting that for free, Julio. Sorry.
Fucking hella excited as well.
OnlyFans.
Like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
That was one of the DMCs I got. Am I going to
What,
start an OnlyFans? Yeah. Alright. It's just going to be me doing this.
And you know what? There would be some people that actually pay for that.
Those poor bastards.
Yeah.
Those poor bastards.
You know what, Julio?
Well,
You should totally do that just to see.
just see if I get some money from it, right?
Just as an experiment. Yeah. Just hey, seriously. I'm actually not joking on this. Just in different poses around like your little room there, just like 5-10 second clips, right? That's it. Just being stupid, just as some stupid song, right?
Just do that. That's Tim just reinvented TikTok.
Yeah.
Hey,
American
but they gotta
TikTok.
pay to. But they gotta pay to
TikTok.
see his.
Tim talk.
Tim Tom.
Hey, there we go. All right, there's a money making idea. Let's go.
Start goading.
Anyway, Brian,
it's a good. It is obviously it's a good way to add some structure if you don't have a lot of structure going on in your space. I have the work that I've done up until obviously very recently has been very creative. So I'm always making stuff at work, and I'm making stuff for other people. And it was a good way for me to not have to think directly about what I'm making, but also be able to add some creativity to something that I controlled more so than making something for someone else. So
Julio just got his
like
first OnlyFans.
Yo,
Sub
send it
here, I
to
guess.
my bank account.
Oh, I'll hook you up, Julio. Don't you worry, man.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, man. I know how you feel, man. That work squeezes you, and you're just like, why am I making this for other people?
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So-
All right. So what's the follow up, Habs?
So the follow up is again from Bill is any suggestions on how to use how to improve the hobby for said use.
Oh my God! Hand paint something. Get a mini.
Really?
Sit there and paint it. It will like calm. It's just like a still pond. It's so nice for me, anyway.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Just because I've been doing it. Or at least the Horseman gang has been forcing me to do it. Stepping out of your comfort zone a little. And do something, you haven't quite done before. It doesn't have to be very big. It can be small, but, baby steps.
Word.
Good stuff, Jeff.
I know. I never
Where
had
to
bad advice.
Oh shit.
So like, where to begin with that? Like, the first thing I would say is like, no matter how small it is, get a dedicated space.
Oh, sure.
Like your own. I don't care if it's like a spare closet. If the door shuts, just get a dedicated space. Like build yourself a box. I like whatever. Get a refrigerator box off the corner and just sit in there and build whatever.
You don't want to go see your weed guy. I'm joking.
He's not joking. Just
Whatever
he's
it
not
takes.
joking.
Cut the
don't
top
care,
out to look
whatever
like
it
a
takes. But no, like get a dedicated space, someplace that you can call your own, that you can make a mess in, that your mother's not gonna hound you, about it and everything.
A place where you can kind of make a little mess, right?
Yeah,
Super truth.
where you can build models, play video games,
Do this.
display
come
your
over.
Funko Pops.
Just come over. Actually,
Come
I took them all
over.
down. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh, did you?
I
I
took them all
did.
down. There's
He
a 3D
needed
printer there.
room. Yeah,
Where
he
did
needed
they
room
go?
for 3D printer.
Oh, they went away.
You're very
They're under
serious.
his bed.
They went to a farm.
They're just on the other side of this. Like, I had this stack of, you guys are taking too much space. If you guys want any of my Funko Pops, hit me up. Get my DMs. I got some good ones.
I've got some bad news. No.
Yeah, nobody wants those. I really want to put like a shelf around the whole like perimeter of my room and just pop them up there.
That's what I was saying, man.
I see what you
I
did.
was saying, yeah, get that like old school grandma plate shelf going around the top of your spot. Yeah.
There's something to be said about putting having vertical storage on your walls.
Oh yeah.
It's just so like
Pleasing.
fulfilling. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know why. Like I put up
Shelves?
like floating shelves above my workbench, and like one of them is just filled with models straight to the ceiling, and it's just like I look over there and I'm like, that's a good usage of space.
Yeah.
I'm glad I thought of that, and it's stupid. It's so stupid, but I don't know. It just
It
feels
works.
good.
I'm
Anyway,
real glad I
yeah.
drilled those holes into that wall.
Damn right. Goddamn right.
Gonna need stucco after this.
That IKEA shelf came in real handy.
Where are my anchor joists?
Thank you, IKEA.
Hell yeah, IKEA's pretty decent when it comes
Yeah.
to modeling stuff, and that's actually a good segue too. Get yourself a cheap workbench. Like these IKEA tables are like $25.
That's what I worked on for years was an IKEA table. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I still work on. I've got 3 hooked up, together, with little metal brackets and everything underneath of them, and it's just in a U shape, and it works. Like if I have to replace a tabletop, I don't feel bad because it's like $15. I run down to my local IKEA, plop $15 down, come back, screw it back on. I'm off to the races.
Bingo,
You know?
I
Like if
spent
you can't afford
$35
$25 for a workbench, you shouldn't be in this hobby.
This
It's
is
just-
not the
that's
hobby
just-
for you, sir.
That's the truth. That's the truth. If you can't afford a $25 workbench, you shouldn't be in this hobby. Plain and simple.
Yeah, it's kind of the sad truth there.
Yeah, you'll complain about the price of supplies, but then you'll go out and spend God knows how much money on 2 fucking useless MGs. Then your priorities are fucked up. Not
Oh,
fucked
yeah.
up. They're not where you. They're not helping you if you're saying you want to get better.
Yeah.
Work on your headspace.
Yeah.
What Charles Dodge said though, a space that you don't have to pack everything up at the end is the best.
Yeah.
I have to pack up my spray booth every time. I'm like, I don't want to paint no more. I want to paint ever again.
Yeah.
It's true.
I do.
Dedication.
Closing the window does take the fun out of it. Yeah.
You like
Sweat, run the AC. Paint, run the AC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Bill, this is good on you, man, because like kind of being open about this and everything. He says, okay, for those who did not realize, I asked this because I'm just coming out of a short time of struggle with my depression, and I asked this to help others who might be in the same position. That's awesome, dude. Like that takes some balls. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm really glad that Rusham and Bill is really open about this because it's something that
Yeah.
a lot of people struggle with.
Yeah.
On a regular basis. So if this hobby helps you with that, please keep doing it. So
Yeah, absolutely. And even if it's just snapping,
Yeah, you don't gotta go crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I do to unwind. I'll snap a kid. Seriously.
I mean, everybody has their vices.
Super truth.
Yeah.
Bonsai.
Hey.
Bonsai. It's an asshole. Oh my. So anybody want to take a crack at this?
I can.
Anybody
I'll
else?
say some.
What do you think?
I say just make sure it brings you joy.
Yeah.
Because there are people out there that build and they build and they build and they build and they don't really they're not you can tell you that they're not enjoying themselves. They're doing it because I actually have no idea why they do it, but they look miserable doing it. They act like they're miserable doing it.
Yeah.
Just make sure whatever is on your table sitting in front of you and you're putting it together. Just make sure you are actually liking what you're doing.
Yeah, enjoy the hobby for yourself, right?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Don't fall into the category of you're doing it because everybody else is doing it or everybody is doing it. Just have fun and enjoy whatever it is you do. Make cool shit. So
Make cool shit. Make your own shit.
Like if you're doing this for like
Shit.
prestige and making money and fame and that shit, like you're in the wrong hobby.
get the fuck out of here.
You're in the wrong hobby.
Get the step.
And nobody wants you here.
Get the step.
There've been a few instances. There's a couple things out there that shouldn't be going on.
But it's
Right?
Yeah, it totally is. If you're doing this for free shit, if you're doing this for $1, those are the wrong reasons to make stuff. Like make
Yeah.
stuff because it's a part of you.
I guarantee you, first and foremost, everybody on this stream right now, if we weren't on stream, we would be building. We would be building not because we want to get likes on Instagram or with likes on Facebook, but because we actually like doing it.
Yes, sir.
Like we are proud of what comes out of these spray booths and workbenches. Like we are very proud of it. So yeah, don't ever think otherwise.
True.
Hell yeah.
Good stuff, Babs.
Good stuff. Yeah,
Thanks.
definitely
Thank
good
you.
stuff.
Pineapples.
Pineapple.
Wow. I don't know why it's so high pitched, but all right.
No.
No, 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 no.
Wow. I need to go back on hiatus. Goddamn. Anyway.
You missed a lot. I went on a good digestive rant
Oh
for
my
like
God.
a good half hour.
Do you want me to get my
Wait.
digestive?
A good digestive what?
Rant.
He was just digesting
It's
for half an hour.
It's not what you think.
Were you just passing gas for like a half hour? Just ripping? Like what? What?
No, I can't tell the story again. It gets me so mad. I don't want.
It gets him real
So
mad.
It's heated. Have you ever seen a mad British man before? It's a mess.
I've seen James Bond.
No.
That man never gets mad. Man was hitting that dude in the balls with a rope. He was okay. He said it was itchy. No, he wasn't mad. I was mad.
Babs is mad.
I picture Hugh Grant giving somebody a stern talking to.
I have to keep brushing, combing my hair. Well, yeah, that's my
Right.
impression of Hugh Grant. Yeah.
It's pretty good. Let me see your Gerard Depardieu.
No, I can't do that one. No.
Right.
Can we hear Mark Wahlberg impression?
No, that's overdone.
British.
Okay.
Hey guys, I think we just found a transformer in it.
Wow. All right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, anyway.
Pabs,
Yeah.
you got another one?
Nothing. No, nothing good. I
No?
don't think. No, it's more like resin stuff. I don't want to talk about resin right now.
Okay. That's fine.
Not today.
Let's see. Jay, you got any?
I have one that we kind of answered earlier on why do we build.
Okay.
And then I got what the best super glue to use.
Well, that's easy.
Done.
Bob Smith Industries.
Hey.
Insecure Plus
Yeah.
in the purple bottle.
I'll give you guys.
Look at that.
I'll give you guys a quick tip on this thing. Like make sure you don't get glue on the outside, otherwise yours will look like this.
Oh,
Don't
Yeah.
don't push the cap all the way down.
Don't push it all the way down.
Yeah.
this is the
Oh,
new
no.
bottle. This is the old bottle.
Yeah. Actually, it's real easy to if you get glue on the outside, it's real easy to clean that off. Just take a pair of pliers, right?
Yeah, just
And just kind of
yeah.
yeah,
Twisty,
just kind of
twisty.
loosen
Pair
it
of
up.
pliers you don't like.
Right.
It'll come. Why even that? Like any pair of pliers will do. I mean, this is super
You say
glue.
that, and then someone's going to use their nippers because they don't know any better and come back and say, Tim told me to use these.
Oh, please don't use your
I
USA Gun
said,
nippers.
but I said
2.0.
pliers.
I
Pliers.
understand.
Yeah.
I
But
said
they're going to use
pliers.
nippers. They're
Somebody
going
else-
to
Yeah,
use
the
Something
the USA Gundam 2.0 nippers
Yeah,
that
don't
just
use
came
those.
out.
Yeah, don't use these guys. These are great.
These,
Yeah,
hey, these are awesome, by the way.
they are really good. Honestly.
need me a pair.
Oh, hey, speaking of USA Gundam store, obviously we had some bad news today.
Yeah.
I think we were all expecting it, honestly, but to see it official, it still sucks.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Mecha Modeling Expo has been canceled for this year and postponed to next year.
yes, sir.
Sucks.
It
Makes
sucks,
sense.
but it
Fuck you,
yeah,
Rona.
it makes
Fuck you,
sense.
Rona.
Yeah, like
No, it does. It still
I'd
sucks,
rather be
though,
safe.
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's absolutely better to be safe. But and I knew it was. I kind of knew it was coming. I think it was a foregone conclusion. I think all of us knew that. Especially with the news of the spikes and everything, and we
In Florida.
don't need to touch base, talk about that crap. But
Yeah.
yeah, just to see it official, like in black and white and everything, I was just like,
It hurt.
shit.
It hurt.
Yeah, and Mosquito Con got pushed back to next year, and it's just everything. Like,
I suspected that was going to be the case as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, everybody did. Like,
We had hope.
cancel all of 2020. Just
Yeah.
let's be done with it.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Cancel it.
Take a mulligan.
Yeah. So, anywho, anybody else got some DMCs they want to talk about?
I got one that asks, is water wet?
Is it?
Is it wet or are you just that dry?
Both?
Is it dry like a digestive with no chocolate?
Oh God, John Lane.
Don't raw dog
Um,
those digestives.
Is this what we're talking about?
Yo, I'm mad for Paps. Like he told me the story. I got mad for him.
You remember those wafers at New York Comic Con that you all were chowing down? I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about. Like that's how bad they were.
The wafers?
Oh, you know those Gundam cards? They
Oh
come
no,
with
no, no! Oh, honey, no,
the-
no!
Oh, bless your
boo-boo,
heart.
no,
No.
no, no, no! Those go straight in the garbage. No.
Yeah, to the bin with you.
Yeah. I just think of that meme. Oh, honey, no.
Controversial statement, but I
Oh,
did
baby
find a
girl,
ramen
what is
noodle
you
and I
doing?
like them.
Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that.
No. I'm over here like, oh, it's a Gundam cracker. It's gonna be delicious. It was like putting a hand,
No.
someone else's hand, inside of my mouth.
No, it's like
Lord
what I
Jesus,
would've
it's a
You had
gun.
a sweet Barbatos card.
yeah, right. That's what I would imagine
almond
eating
milk,
drywall
like
must be
Oreo,
like.
Yeah.
and just ate it.
John was like, yum, 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 yum.
Yeah.
Oh, like the fillings in my teeth. Like I can, just thinking about
Yeah.
it. Like chewing on
It's
chalk.
It just dries your mouth out just thinking about it. And
Doing
look
that
at
while
this.
nails on a chalkboard. Oh,
Does it
Mm,
give you the
Look at-
same
and
feeling
this
of like eating
motherfucker- look at
Necco
this.
wafers?
oh, he'll
look at
eat
this
anything.
asshole.
That's
I
not
like
fair.
them.
Ricardo. Yeah.
Yeah, don't you eat like rations, like MRIs and shit? Like,
MRI.
MRI.
what do they call those things? The
He
rations?
eats the whole machine, Julio.
If he wants, I don't know how big his mouth.
One
Does
piece
he
at
have
a
to,
time.
does he have
just
to
like
lay still when he eats it?
What do they call MREs? Some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't,
MREs. Yeah.
MREs, all right. You can eat
Yeah.
some X-rays.
The MRIs is like this.
And that's how it passes through your system.
Yeah.
You gotta take off all your jewelry.
Ugh. Yeah.
Don't wear headphones. Your head will explode.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
Jeez. But yeah, you eat MREs, you'll eat anything. You're good.
Oh man.
I don't even know.
Ah.
There you go.
Anywho.
Thank you, Bill. Meal ready to eat.
Good.
There
Yeah,
you go.
that's what I said. Meal ready to eat, man.
Meal ready to ingest.
That'd be a.
No.
Yeah, I fucked that one up.
I'm gonna send you a hop on pop book.
You're not gonna send me nothing because you don't mail nothing.
Not to you.
Oh.
Tev sends me packages.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
You were just sitting next to mine, like right now.
They're right here.
Yeah, they ain't going nowhere.
Oh, I'm sorry, Corona. The post office closed early.
It's $80.
It's $80 to ship. Yeah.
Oh.
oh.
And look, and there's Z right there in the chat too. Like,
was-
motherfucker.
That was meta as shit.
You've eaten in Vietnam,
my.
man. I'd love to eat in Vietnam. Not anything crazy.
Oh.
Go there and eat. It's real cheap, from what I hear, anyway.
I haven't had
What?
that in my marketing.
Yeah.
I've
I
never
don't know.
eaten one. I wouldn't mind it.
I don't want to eat one.
More than MRE.
Either what? An MRE?
They're
Yeah.
not bad.
It hits
Yeah,
all the
there.
nutrition levels, you know.
Yeah, no, I get it, but I don't want to eat one.
There's a
I
gentleman on YouTube that reviews MREs.
Oh my
Really?
god.
That
That
man
guy
has
that
a
eats
sad
the old
existence.
stuff, he finds it and then he opens up these old tin cans from like the 60s and tries to eat that shit. Is that what you're talking about?
I think so, yeah. And apparently some of them hold up just enough.
Yep, just enough. Some of them don't. and they make
This
them
is gonna
violently
pass through
go.
me, but I'm not gonna like it.
I still have to smell it.
Oh God.
I gotta smell it.
Yeah. Oh, let's see.
I
Let's
would
see
want
what's
to
on
try
today's
I want to
menu.
try like astronaut food. Personally.
Oh yeah.
Well, you never had
yeah.
like the astronaut ice cream when you were a kid? Like,
Yeah.
Dippin' Dots?
They don't eat that.
No, like in the little dehydrated little block. Yeah, the little Neapolitan.
So I don't
ice
know.
cream block.
It's all weird.
I don't eat ice cream. I don't have a sweet tooth, so that was beyond me at the time.
She's like, where are those space saltines?
That's literally the salt coming off text right now. Just
Yeah.
I bring my own all the time.
Do you have space caviar?
Where's that space claw? Space claw.
Space claw.
Space claw.
Quick, let me put on my red bottom astronaut boots first.
My mom swears I didn't want to be an astronaut anymore once I saw the outfits.
All that white?
Yeah. And after Labor Day? No.
No.
I have to run. No thanks.
Oh. Whew, boy.
I would have never made it on Gattaca. Ever.
Oh shit.
All
All right. So anybody else got some DMCs they want to put in before I get to mine?
No, sir.
Nah.
You want to hear
All
some of the what DMC could mean?
Maybe later.
They're good.
Have some more sake. All right.
Banter.
Jesus Christ. Then we can get into that. Yeah. All right.
I've got one.
Hey. What's up?
Oh no, I don't have a real DMC. I just thought of what it could mean.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Front motherfucker. Anyway.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Dangle my cha-cha.
so stupid. I'm gonna take my headphones off now.
No, that's the only one I'm giving right now. Keep going.
Oh,
Keep going.
goodness.
It made me laugh though, man. Made me laugh.
A lot makes you laugh.
Anyway.
Okay, Joe.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right, so hey, this one's from Kyle.
Hey.
Yeah, so this is actually a pretty good one. I liked his question. He says, "What's your take on YouTube channels that provide little or no helpful info in their tutorials?"
That's this little giggle.
Pineapples.
Want to share with the class?
Did you bring enough to share with the class?
Yeah, look at him. Pabs is like, look at him.
He's broken. Look, he's broken.
Right?
Hey guys.
Hey. Hello.
Hello. The cake. I think
okay.
it's very clear and obvious why they're doing what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
If it's all flash and no depth,
Substance.
no
Flash,
substance, it's very obvious. And oh god, it's such a weird thing because on one hand they don't really give information, they don't give knowledge, and that's totally fine, that's okay. But when it takes the viewership and the attention away from smaller channels that do give information, that do give knowledge, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That's just the way the algorithm works, I guess. That's just the way things work. If there is something that those people do that appeals to people, then what can you really do about it, right?
Yeah. It's nice to go shop at Walmart, but you really should be shopping at your general store. Putting money back into hands where it's needed.
Make me.
Wow.
No, go to Nordstrom's. You can go to Nordstrom's. We're good.
They're closing mine, you asshole.
You miss Nordstrom so much.
Right after I pay off the card too. Jackass.
Oh shit, you got free credit. Let's go.
Put a down payment on a house with what they gave me, those idiots. Anyway.
Oh shit, Nordstrom's house.
BP Lounge, yeah.
Actually, speaking of YouTube channels that are very that aren't really that well known, there's a channel that I've been watching quite almost religiously since being stuck at home. His name is Aosan22, and he does nothing but car models. But the way he builds them and the way he talks about what he does and why he thins his paint so much and all that stuff, it's really interesting because especially for someone who only really makes toy robots, it's a really interesting thing and very knowledgeable too, because it gives me a different perspective on the rest of a different side of the hobby, and yeah, really helpful. So if you guys want to look him up, it's Ao-san, Ao-san, 22.
Yo, son.
Ao-san, yeah,
Yo,
22.
son.
Yeah, check him out. Really great dude.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah.
It's small scale models or car models or like big ones.
I mean he does the small ones. I think 1/124 scale. I'm not
Yeah,
really
it's pretty
100% sure.
standard, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, like really good stuff. Like he cuts all of his videos in like 9-10 parts
Oof.
because he goes in depth into what he does and why he does it, and you can see like the care and the like the meticulous kind of paint jobs that he makes with these things, because he really gives it thought. So
Very
It's-
cool. Oh yeah.
It's definitely something that I've been learning as I'm or discovering as I've been doing this resin build along thing on my Thursday shows, is that you can get lost with all that information a couple of hours in, and I'm
Yeah.
sure you probably can relate to that as well, Tim. All the streaming and educational, what do you want to call it? Broadcast? I don't know, whatever like that you've done over the years. It's tough.
I spent a good 8 or 9 hours on Tuesday bouncing between watching Tim old streams and Brian's old streams
there's a
just
new
to figure out how to do shit.
there's a new show every Saturday called Critical Builds, 7 Central, 8 Eastern.
Every Saturday.
Well, not every Saturday, but some Saturdays.
The way it's going, it might be.
Honestly,
On
it's-
any given Saturday.
I feel like it's been I think it's been quite helpful. I mean, that's the feedback we've been getting. We're not critiquing for critiquing's sake. We're critiquing because we want to give advice.
I told you, Pabs, I've learned a lot on there, and I've watched last week's episode.
Yeah, so I think it's a good and helpful thing. I mean, it's not. I mean, I'm not on YouTube all that often. I'm only ever on YouTube like with you guys. So it's like,
Trust me, if you guys can teach me, you can teach anyone.
that's a tall order. That's a tall order.
I can't reach that order.
Neither can Tim and I.
Hey, man.
We need to
If
get the
I'm going down, I'm dragging you with me.
You want to go
Step stool.
far.
Shut up.
Oh man,
I got my step stool at the ready. Shut up.
step stool
Always
is
got
ready.
that thing on me. Yeah.
Needs to be
Anyway,
off the head.
On the topic of video like channels that don't provide much in way of content in terms of tutorials, I don't know. I mean, it kind of goes back to what we were talking about a little bit before with why we're in the hobby and all that. Like, if you're in this to become known or make money or some shit like that, then you're in the wrong goddamn hobby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very
Like,
much so.
This isn't cosplay. You're not gonna blow up on some TV show. You're not gonna have hundreds of thousands of fans. I mean, there are like 2 or 3 maybe that have that in this entire hobby. Zach is one of them because he works his ass off.
And he has for fucking years.
4 years, at least 5-6 years, he has put out almost daily content. Like, the man is a machine. Not many people can do what he does. I can't. It's just not. It's not.
He's got content. He does.
Yeah. But
I came here for the friends.
Aww.
Friends you made on the way.
I made a
Pineapple.
lot of friends. Perhaps too late. You here? You in
I
there?
heard Roblox, so I kind of hopped in.
Nice.
That works.
But no, I mean, I watch a lot of of YouTube, like, especially now, like, doing a lot of design work and stuff like that on the computer, so I have YouTube up on the side and it's just playing just to have noise, basically.
Background.
Yeah. And it's I mean, I do watch a lot of these, and it's just like it some of them boggle my mind with some of the lack of information, and then some that are just plain right wrong information too.
Misinformation, yeah.
Yeah. Like if you only think you know about something, then you probably shouldn't make a tutorial about it.
Hmm.
That's just like my opinion, you know.
Sure.
If yeah, that's
No, you're right. You're right.
that's where
Matt,
I'm at.
Mav says there's this really small channel called Naoki Channel. Looks like he's going places.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe if he keeps
Maybe.
practicing, he'll be as good as Chris Pabs.
Keep your head up, kid. I know you got this.
Yeah. I don't know. My opinion's still out.
cat hanging there.
Yeah. My opinion's still out on Naoki, but anyway. Anybody else want to take a crack at that one? Videos and YouTube channels that don't give a lot of great knowledge or content. What do y'all think? Anybody else?
I don't watch them. I don't wanna.
Yeah, you do. Shut up.
No.
Yeah, you
I mean,
do.
sometimes I don't want to learn. Sometimes I just want to watch people build things.
That makes
There
sense.
are-
Build one.
Yeah, I think there's a time and place for
What's the
it.
fun in that?
There's a time and place of watching. So there's this one that blew up like a couple of weeks ago of some guy just putting together a snap-fitting an RG new, right? Like
Oh,
100,000
shit.
views in a week or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And it's just super cuts of him cutting the plastic and putting it together and making it's ASMR essentially.
Yeah.
And there's no depth there. There's no knowledge. There's nothing. He's not saying anything.
He's not
But
watching somebody go through the motions.
yeah, it's just watching somebody go through the motions. There's especially with somebody who's not been in the hobby very long, maybe it's something worth watching. It sounds good. It there's a good pace to it. There's something in that video production side of things that might be appealing to some. Doesn't necessarily have to be about knowledge. Just it's pretty to watch essentially.
To get back on Tim's point and what the fun of that, if you have enough of these videos, you can start putting together in your mind mentally how somebody does something. So they might not be explaining how they do it, but you can pick up how they're doing it.
I was totally joking, Jay. I'm just saying. Because that's what I do. And that's like, I was trying to make a joke, but.
She took it seriously.
It went over your
Just
head,
didn't.
Tim. Let me get the step stool.
I didn't think this was gonna be that episode.
He's been
I
back
had-
for
I
one
had to-
stream, Jay.
That is totally on time. That is a respectful retort, and I congratulate you, Jay.
I have to
Well
get
done.
one in. I haven't been really
Yeah,
on
hey.
my game. I gotta get
I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Respect.
game recognizer
Yeah.
games.
Word.
Real
Oh, yeah.
recognize real.
So let's see. So on the flip side of that, the channels that don't offer a lot of information and content, what do you guys think that are some channels that do offer content, knowledge, all that good stuff? I know who mentioned it up here. Gert Madert said on the good side, John Bias has been nailing his vids.
Oh yeah.
I had the pleasure of meeting John. Man, what an absolute wonderful gentleman, and knows his stuff too. Just an awesome individual. So if you don't follow John Bias, I highly suggest that you do. Anybody else?
I would say cut
suggestions?
transform glue.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. He does some good work.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff that's out of wood and other things, but still
Yeah.
really valuable information.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
the plastic side, man, I've got so many. You've got Now Works, Nana Shiki. You've got P0. You've got Yannick. Yeah, you've got Nori-san.
Nori.
Yeah, there's a whole ton, man.
Yeah.
They're
Ravi Pla.
huge. Yeah, Ravi Pla, Musaino Pla model. There's so many, and they're really big and popular on the other side of the world. But
Yeah.
They don't get the attention that they deserve over in this side because they
Well,
give out all this knowledge completely free. There's no Patreon. There's none of that. They're just putting out these really great videos. It's not even, I mean, it's not even like cheaply made. They are making these in-depth videos, and releasing them once or twice a week, and it's really impressive. And the amount of stuff that they get done is pretty cool. Tex, I know you're into 5-star stories right now. If you check out P0 stuff, he's really...
I've subscribed to him already. I've been following him from his Bang Doll and a lot of other stuff. I live in a plamo modeling bubble, so a lot of my free time recently, I couldn't name half the people that I'm following, but I'm following a lot more from, like you said, from the other side of the world than I was 2 months ago.
That LED Mirage is something.
It's nice.
I'm on the hunt for a Mirage that I like, so that might be.
That Terra Mirage looks dope.
I'm sure you've been watching Luca's videos too, right, Tex? Calamity?
Yes. And Instagram and just everything. Yeah.
Been
really good stuff. Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Miniac to get my minis painted well, or trying to get some knowledge off of that. He drops a lot of it. I'm just a shitty sponge.
Oh, you know what? Quick tangent on what you're talking about, Julio. G Collectus, you know that guy that won GBWC Korea 2019? He so the story Korea, I can't remember their YouTube channel, but they did a story on him that came out like a couple of days ago, and he applied mini painting to his winning kit, like his winning build, that the one with the wings, picking up the grams and stuff like that on the book. Yeah, he said that he there was a European method of painting where you use gradients and all that stuff. If you check it out, man, I'll send you the link later. But yeah, he talks about it. He talks about what he did, and it's exactly what you've been doing. So,
Julio, have you walked Goobertown Hobbies yet?
No, Goobertown.
He is a really great mini painter.
Okay.
Isn't Goobertown from Fraggle Rock?
As long as it's not Flavortown, I'm good.
Okay.
What's wrong with Flavortown?
It's a little too blonde for me. It's a little too.
Oh, you don't like blonde? Okay.
But he dug like painting techniques that I use a lot in my painting. Like if you're doing a nice yellow to get a rich tone, maybe do a pink underneath.
I've been using the browns, but it gives like a dark. It's too dark, maybe.
When I did Cheddar Boy, I used a flamingo pink, and then I did like a sunset yellow on top.
That's why he's real cheesy.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sinosuke.
Like Bob Ross with painting minis.
Oh, also, I don't remember the guy's name, but I'll look it up later and tell you guys. But there is a figure painter, a Japanese figure painter. He does the busty anime stuff, but it's really more about the technique he applies to give flesh depth that I've been looking at, because I've been really wanting to get into flesh painting, essentially, like giving like a statue depth and stuff like that. And yeah, watching this guy work is a absolute pleasure. Just the way he does things. It's very, very informative, very nice. And as soon as I'll look it up while you guys are talking, and I'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
Sideshow Collectibles has a ton of good like figure painting videos.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely blows my mind. Like some of these, and these are true professionals too. Like make the prototypes that they send out to the mass-produced companies to, to duplicate the paint jobs and everything like that. Just outstanding stuff. Really impressive. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. One channel that I've been following for a very long time, Mr. Paul Budzik, Scale Model Workshop on YouTube, and he only builds like traditional models, planes, tanks, etc. But he is an absolute wealth of knowledge in terms of modeling and stuff like that, because he has been in the hobby for many years. He's an older gentleman, and like whenever anybody asks, what's the best nipper or anything like that, he's got a full-on like nipper showdown video that he compares God hands to Gundam Planet nippers to Tamiya nippers to all sorts of other brands and stuff like that out there. And I always link that particular video to anybody that says, "Oh, what's the best nipper?" That's the one you got to go watch.
Who was
That
that?
dude
Who is
knows his shit.
Who
Paul
is that?
Budzik.
Cool. Will Pattison
Yeah.
also has some good videos on that stuff too. If you guys are familiar with Will Pattison.
Okay.
I watch a channel called Andy's Hobby Headquarters. He doesn't do Gunpla, but he does a lot of other scale modeling stuff, and he has some nice camo videos. Like he'll walk if you how to do like certain German camos, and how to do like mixing the paint formulas and stuff to get the perfect colored form.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like.
very nice.
Good stuff. All right. Good stuff. All right, so that's I think that exhausted that particular DMC. Let's go for another one here. All right, so this is from Rook Mark II. He says, "Is heavy detail work a key thing that needs to be done on a GBWC entry?"
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'd hope so.
Why?
I would hope so, because the details really sell a piece. Like, I don't know, you could probably do something real bland and real like static, but it's not gonna take anyone's breath away. You do something super, well, not even super detailed, but detail enough that it shows your story. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. You know, I think so.
like
Man.
the devil's in the details.
True.
Because you get to see a lot of, like, even the individual person in the small details. Like, when I watch Tim and what he adds in the small details, you can tell that's a Tim personality.
True.
And, like, it just sells the builder more in the care and effort they put into the build.
Okay. All right. Brian, what's your take on this, buddy?
I was just finding that link to the page I was talking about. What was the question again?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What were we talking about?
Hi.
Quick thing. I found the YouTube channel. It's Tsukima.
Tsukima.
Yes.
I shared mine on
Somebody posted that
on the mechanism page.
All right.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, somebody posted that same thing in the YouTube chat, Pabs.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Cool. Pay attention.
It's like me, right?
I was busy looking for it.
No, okay, so for Brian's benefit here, is heavy detail work a key
Oh yeah,
thing?
yeah. I hear it now. Okay, of course. Yeah, of course.
Okay. Why?
Because, well, that's true, right? So I think it is because that's the way I build. It is up to, like Julio was saying, the story. If it fits the story, if you can tell your story well, and it fits the build, and it all looks cohesive, and it's a well-rounded piece, then that's exactly what you do. You need to do what it needs to be. So I build, like, technically, Tim also incredibly technically, creatively. And so we add a lot of little things, layers and stuff, but it's like kind of knowing a balance. You can't go too much. You've seen some of those builds, right? Where it's just like
too busy.
Yeah, it's like a mess. It's too many panels. Like, I get it, right? It's a big robot. It's going to be full of panels, but you can't visually sell all of that. You can't scale all of those panels to make them 1/100 and put 500,000 panels on a leg.
Watch me.
Or just like throwing 500 parts at the wall and just seeing what.
Yeah,
what
yeah,
shit
right.
sticks.
Like, the glue ball and in the parts bin. Yeah.
Yeah. Just all over a tree.
Super truth.
Doo-doo.
Oh, we got a super chat.
I know, I saw that. Mr. TJ Moore, thank you, buddy. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
bud.
Good to see Tim back. Yeah.
It's,
Hendron says if it was about just details, Josh would have won a few times. Josh Dare, yeah. And that's actually a really good point. And Hendron said just before that, he says, here, let me put it up on the screen. He says, for GBWC, it's not all about the details. It needs to have a big diorama with a theme.
Not necessarily.
Doesn't
No.
necessarily. Big.
Somewhat. And let me give you my take on this, because like, having seen especially last year was an eye opener for me. 16 was just like deer in the headlights, but last year I actually really kind of inspected the entries and stuff like that. I think the theme is more important. The theme of your entry is more important, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a diorama, right? It can be just a single model or something like that, but it needs to be, yeah. And Ricardo, Silver Maverick, for GWC, it needs to be a showpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, look at what was it, 2013 or 2014's Master Grade New Gundam. That was
Shunegi. Yeah.
It was a masterclass in details. It won.
Yeah.
It wasn't a diorama. It didn't tell a story. It was just
Yep.
a beautiful piece. It was a showpiece. It was a centerpiece.
Yeah. Something you can put on your mantle.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
something you can put on your coffee table. I don't know.
Yeah. Something your wife takes and won't give back.
Yeah, but sadly though, that was before the Win effect.
The Win effect.
Yeah.
I like that he changed the whole atmosphere.
And I give him shit all the time about this. He fucked it up for people like me and Brian. He fucked it up for us because he swung the pendulum so far in that artistic, creative, storytelling direction. It's going to be a long time to swing back. It kind of swung back a little bit in 18 with what was it, the Japanese winner with the Exia in the
hangar, carbon fiber,
yeah. It swung back a little bit because that was definitely highly technical, but there was definitely a story that was being told, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Win fucked it up for all of us.
Thanks for
I will never forgive him for that. But
I just genuinely think that Kawaguchi's eyes are going bad, so he needs them to be big and bold so he can see what's happening.
Just get Kawaguchi a pair of googly eyes and put them on him. Anyway, so no,
Kawagoogly.
Yeah, Kawaguchi. That's good.
You heard me right here.
You heard me.
But no, I think I don't necessarily think it needs to be a full-blown diorama, but I definitely think it needs to be a showpiece, like Ricardo said. I think it definitely needs to have a positive theme, because I don't think, as long as you get to that stage, I don't think the Japanese tastes fare very well in terms of non-positive aspects of things. Like, what I saw was hopes and dreams and evolution and stuff,
So my dirty quad apocalyptic mech would not have sold.
Yeah.
And I'm from America.
Yeah, and my airdropped weapon of war didn't really hit.
You guys are selling Xbox to a PlayStation crowd.
Yeah.
Ding.
Yeah, whatever it takes, right?
I'm so glad you mouthed that and didn't actually do it.
No, did I tell you?
No.
Bring it.
I got a cute little gift.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! Dinner bell.
Oh, so she can look.
Oh, it's better
Where's
than
the butler?
It's
It's
better
not
than
it's not a
Where's the
show. I like
butler?
that.
It's not a shark. Yeah.
The other one's still here.
All right, thanks for coming to Mechanism, guys.
Yeah.
You rang.
You rang.
Somewhere in a room in California, Frankie is throwing things.
Alfred comes walking in.
With that track from Kill Bill, that loud screeching.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Yeah. So, and Bill has a really good point here. He says the thing is that you can never know what they want to see. What won 8th place last year could win 1st place next year due to artistic interpretations. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. it is always a moving target, which sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks. But yeah, so there's definitely a factor of luck involved.
10%
So-
luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will.
I wish I saved the bell for that.
Boom. That was right. Fort Minor, just for you Tex.
Pineapples.
Pineapples. Sea cucumber.
Tabs over here with the Pineapple Express.
Rutabaga, 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 rutabaga.
Rutabaga.
Zucchini, zucchini.
Japanese judges beg to differ. I don't know. Meant for Otozaku.
Oh man. Yeah, no. Oh man, if I could enter
Then,
Orozaku, I would do that in a heartbeat.
Look
Over
at them throw their
GBWC.
bell.
Look at this. Look at those solo cups.
Look at this.
Stacks of solo cups.
You playing beer pong with those later?
Too small.
Someone say
Shot
shot?
pong.
It's just
Shot
it's more
pong.
of a challenge.
There's my embellishment on the outside of those thruster bells. I was gonna try and do because of the way that I have a fucking pile of these too. The way that the pattern is on the outside, you can kind of see them there. It doesn't want to focus, but you can see that pattern on the outside, all those squares. I thought about
Yeah.
taking and cutting like a bazillion pieces with the chopper and doing like every other one and like make this like kind of a pattern around the outside. And then I thought, well, why don't I look at the space shuttle? And I did, and I was like, yeah, that's not how that looks. So this is a little bit more akin to what is going on with that. I don't want to add too much detail because I'm not trying to like waste all of my time detailing all like 40 thrusters for the back of this kit, but I wanted to do a little bit of something so that it does stand out slightly, so it doesn't just look like a snap built something and painted it pretty. You know, you have to do, like we're talking about details, right? So you have to add like that level of detail. Don't go too far. Don't go too little.
Word.
You know how you have the circle hole punches? It was just like piping. I think it was.
Yeah, just brass
Um,
tube.
Do they make those in squares? We could just like
Yeah, you make brass tubes in square.
plus it, plug it into like styrene sheets and just cut them out. You know.
Yeah, you can do that too. If you wanted to, but it's easier just to take a normal size strip and set up your chopper to the length and just go chop, 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 chop. I mean, you have to pull all the parts out so you don't get cross cut and weirdness, but yeah, exactly.
Everybody's pulling them out. All right.
Yeah.
You know?
Chopper check, chopper check,
Fine.
Chopper
chopper
check.
check. What up? What up?
I keep mine in the box. Just saying.
Oh my god,
Just like-
dude.
just like
Like your Nikes?
Yeah.
just like
Keep receipt, no creases.
Jesus. You don't want to damage the cutting mat on it.
You know, it's already got a line in it for me chopping.
Oh my.
Monday.
Jesus Christ. All right, so next up on the DMC here is from our girl B.
Hey,
Mhm.
Yeah. Praise Beezus. Okay, so this is a kind of an interesting one. Who is a builder with the complete opposite style as you that you admire?
Brian.
Jesus.
If you guys missed that, I'm going to switch cameras. Brian.
Oh my god, somebody get that in an animated GIF like now.
Yes, please. You chop that up.
I'm on it. Trust me.
I'm gonna
Jesus.
do my outro for my shows now.
Right.
No, honestly,
Thanks, man. I
you guys
appreciate
can tell from our builds, right? Like we are the complete opposites. I mean, Brian is not a clean builder. He doesn't do clean. He likes some, a little bit dirty, a little bit used, worn, stuff like that. And but his detail, ooh, I forget about it. Like I am a big fan. I've been a big fan of Brian for a while. So
Oh yeah, you got to see. I sent you a shitload of pictures, didn't I?
yeah, you did.
I'd like to say everyone in this live stream because I do things a little differently from everyone here, so it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're unique, Jay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's the good thing about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
You
if I
take it
say-
to an artistic level that
Yeah,
you
it's like
dare to tread in.
it's a whole
If-
different thing.
If I showed my build to somebody, or if you showed somebody my build, not knowing whose it was, but oh, that's some Japanese build, whatever. if you showed somebody one of your horrors, they will immediately know. Oh, that's Jay Lippitz and more on Etsy. I see that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're not just covering stuff in glittery paint. It's real nice. You know?
Just cheddar cheese.
Yeah. You're, you're making cheese.
I mean,
It's good.
I've expanded on the bear guys now.
No, sorry, bad guys too. Yes, of course.
Bear guys, Haros.
One Zaku warrior.
Yeah.
Just
Mhm.
wait.
Who
Some
now has
kind of
a
bad-
flamethrower?
Those Zakus will get you.
Who now has a flamethrower
Look at that.
that hooks up to the back?
Very nice.
Very, very nice. Hell yeah. What? Moving on that build. Hell yeah.
Look at this work.
It looks like functional. Oh,
Mhm.
a little lower.
Putting in work.
A little to the left.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that box is so straight that you made back there for the supports.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that, Jay.
Because right now I'm doing the little skulls that are going to be adorning the belt.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah. So, one builder that is a complete different than me that I really admire, Pabs. Pabs.
right.
It's so clean, man.
Stop copying me.
Stop copies me. I don't build clean. I tried. It wasn't that clean. I gotta keep going at it. But it's real nice. It's real nice. Like factory fresh stuff is real nice. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll pay you back later. Yeah.
Proudly sponsored by Chris Babs.
Turns the hat around. It's got the CP on the front.
This is a Child of Mecha hat today.
Oh.
Fancy.
Did you open your story up yet, Tim? I want to get ahead.
No, and trust me, listen. You'll be thankful because there are going to be a bunch of new designs and stuff like that. I'm working on a series of shirts right now that I think you guys are really gonna dig.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
It's a whole series, and I think it's gonna be awesome. So
I'm gonna need a
Yeah.
sneak
More
peek
bad guys?
after the show.
one at a time. What?
I'm gonna need a sneak peek after the show.
I got you.
Are we going to be more bear guys?
No,
Oh.
no.
Sadness consumes her.
No, there's a lot of work to be done in the store, so trust me, patience. You'll thank me later.
She's not doing it now, that's for sure.
No, I'm just sad.
It's all good.
Obviously, I respect all of you crazy Bradys all around me, as builders and creatives, and yeah, I mean it's hard for me to say like who, because I admire so many builders, right? You can just hit up Japanese Twitter and see so many of these amazing builders that I will never know their names.
Yeah.
But man, I don't know whose ego I want to stroke, so. Yeah, obviously Pabs is dynamite. Tim's also amazingly creative too. I mean, but we're like, we're all just
similar,
slightly
though.
different cuts from the same shit.
Yeah.
So.
Yo, there's this one builder that melted a Wing Zero that I was like, oh shit. This is fucking dope.
She made like a Van Goof or something.
Right? Holy shit, Van Gogh.
That Wing Zero is the laziest fucking thing I've ever done.
That's spinning gold. And then
But it speaks volumes artistically.
yes, absolutely.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
I obviously tolerate all of you. But for
I'll fucking take it.
yeah, but for me, because they're skills and things that I lack and I'm still working on, anyone that can do heavy modification, technical work, like that's the stuff that I like. I wish I could do.
You can do it. You
Eventually.
melted a wing, you can do it.
I'll melt everything. Fuck it. On Asher with this shit.
Whiskey has a question in chat.
Yeah. We will get to that here momentarily. One thing that I wanted to talk about here real quick. Bill had a suggestion for mine, being Phil, and actually that's not too bad of a suggestion. I had somebody different in mind, But Phil, definitely, I think we're kind of at opposite ends of the spectrum. He's definitely way more artistic than me. But I mentioned him earlier. Win,
Fucking
Yeah.
I think Win is like the polar opposite of me. And like I said, I give him shit all the time because he fucked it up for us. But he hand paints. I don't do any hand painting. I airbrush everything. He's creative and takes weird new methodologies. I build technical, like complete opposite. Like if there was a yin and yang, that would be mine. So yeah,
I see it.
that's me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would put him and Phil in the same camp.
Yeah, big time. So, but anywho, let's get to Whiskey's question here. They ask, how do you try out new painting techniques, i.e., on a model or somewhere else?
Straight in, feet first.
I tend to just fucking do it.
I
Do
use
it.
my Haros to test new painting techniques I use on my actual
Ooh.
paintings.
Good stuff.
Okay.
I paint everything. I paint my dog. I paint my wife. Like, look at the colors.
Phrasing.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
No.
Pabs
Usually,
is out here painting people.
usually
Except the Twin Towers.
Oh,
no. Mm-mm.
Ugh.
you need buckets of paint for that.
Buckets and buckets. I need a room
Buckets.
to paint.
Sherwood Williams swatch.
I usually just I follow because I mean I've studied color theory and all that stuff, and it's that's been very helpful for me, and I usually just kind of just go for it, really. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I mean, paint is not permanent.
Mm-hmm.
Just strip it and try again.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
just dive in, man. Only way to learn is to really try it. You learn from every attempt.
Yeah. Bill or Gert Dirt has a great suggestion. Spoons.
Yeah.
Plastic spoons are great because they're obviously not flat surfaces, they're curves, so you can see how that paint modulates over a subtle surface. But I mean, hell, if you wanted to go kind of more hardcore than that, just get you some cheap high grade kits, no grade kits, used kits, pre-built, whatever.
Haros.
Haros, bear guys.
Bear guys.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Sure.
That's what I would do. Like scrapped pieces, scrapped kits. Yeah, those are a treasure trove of test beds and stuff.
Yeah, very much so.
I mean, even if you don't want to spend too much money, just grab some styrene sheets, cut them into little strips, and
Yeah.
paint your color scheme and see if it goes.
Hell
I have a whole. You guys have seen that. I have a whole fucking bag full of color swatches somewhere.
Brian strips.
Yeah.
Color chips.
Everything labeled too,
Yep.
with the RAL and the color number and everything, so that you can put
I
things
write.
together.
I got my
I write notes.
Cuppo spoons. Look at all those Cuppo spoons, and like Brian, look at this. I got the Mr. Color name and number and everything on them.
Black, yeah.
Yeah. So
I
spoons for days.
what a lot of people don't realize about my builds is that a lot of these colors are custom, so they're like a percentage mix and all that stuff. So whenever you guys see me post anything on Facebook, like my builds and stuff, I list out the stuff I use and then a ratio of the paints that I've used. I write that down constantly because if I ever want to reuse those again, I'll know exactly what it is I've made or how I've made them. So,
This is one of my color test Haros, but I also test water decals on them. Just very
decals on a rounded surface. That's good practice, Jay.
Yeah.
mhm.
These are my World War II pinup girls.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good
Oh,
stuff.
Jay, you should do a World War II themed Haro.
Ooh.
I thought of that, but then I just busted out a Monaganak and I did a World War II full Monaganak.
Fair enough. Forget what I just said.
Monaganak.
Monaganak?
Banana.
Matt says he's been asking questions. Has anybody been seeing him?
What?
What's up? Who
So
what?
Mav says he's been asking questions. Has anyone been seeing them?
Who
No.
has?
Mav.
No.
Miguel. Yeah, Cal.
I haven't.
Question:
I haven't
what's the
seen
best
anyone.
method to tackle your vision?
I didn't even know he was on.
Is
Yeah, I
it in
didn't
the
see any of them, bro.
He's just in the chat slinging them.
I haven't
Oh, yeah,
been
no,
seeing them.
Yeah, they're not popping up in the live comments.
Uh-huh.
I did not see.
Yeah, I got one here that was 20 minutes ago.
When? 5 minutes ago? Shit. I did not
20
see.
minutes ago.
The last thing I saw him say was
11:30.
like an hour ago, maybe. Yeah.
I got one 11:30. Question: what is the best method to tackle your vision entry?
Mm.
At 11:30?
Did not see
I've
that,
noticed-
brother.
I've noticed that, and I noticed it on my stream last night as well. A lot of third party or other software are
There
not
it is.
pulling everything from the chat all the time from YouTube directly.
Yeah.
Who wants
What's
to
the
hit
best
that?
method to tackle your vision entry? What's a vision entry?
I'm guessing GBW too.
I get it. I'm giving him a hard time. It's Mikkel. Because he can't type good English.
Can't type good.
Doesn't
Yeah.
type goodly.
Type doo doo.
What's the best method to tackle your vision?
Doo-doo type.
Yeah, doo-doo type. I almost said
This
it.
is
They just speak and teaches Kel.
this is a very obvious one, and I feel really bad for saying it. But first of all, have one, have a vision. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
for some people,
Fact.
they just sit here and they go, "Oh, I'm just gonna throw whatever." I have a vision. Like, write shit down, write things down constantly. Draw if you have to. If you're more of a visual person, don't be afraid to make crappy sketches. If you're not an artist, just make sure you understand it.
Yep,
Mhm.
that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's all that matters. I mean, if you're a digital artist, make something on the computer, on Photoshop, on Sketchfab, wherever. Yeah, just make sure you can interpret your vision and be able to, and know how to apply it to your kit when you're ready to go. Research, get inspiration, be inspired by other builders, be inspired by different forms of art, sketchbooks, concept art, all that stuff. Like it's all out there, and you can pick and choose and pick and pluck whatever it is you want and need to get your vision in place. But just make sure you have one.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Japanese Twitter. Holy shit. Like, I have no idea how many photos I've saved on my phone from Japanese Twitter. Like, and retweets and shit like that I do all the time on there. Like, it's crazy.
I've been abusing that bookmark feature so bad.
There is a Japanese Twitter builder named Takuma Z who does nothing but retweet. He retweets builds after build after build. Follow that. If you follow Japanese retweeters, he will send you to the right people that you could
Should be following. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Word.
I got shit today because I only use my Twitter to post screenshots from PlayStation. Like, why? What, Uda? She was like, "This is what you use your Twitter for?" I was like, "Yeah." What am I gonna tell people about my life? What
Post
am
your
I
builds.
using Twitter for? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, I should be more active on Twitter.
That's what I do. I post my
I try to
builds.
be. It's just not the
Occasionally.
greatest platform.
Occasionally, I talk about shit. No, it isn't the best platform. You're right.
But after that certain magical hour where everybody here goes to bed and it's nothing but Japanese Twitter and all the models show up, oh, it's great. It's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they want to interact with you, so it's pretty cool. It's nice.
Oh, have you guys seen Shunagi is starting a new real grade new?
No.
Shunagi, okay, so for those of you that don't know, Shunagi's the guy that won in 2013 with that highly
detailed
technical new Gundam.
Mhm.
And he is he's on Twitter again, just busting out detailed little pieces for his real grade new, and I am just blown away by it. It's awesome.
Tim is
Working
just
on
nom,
144.
What's up?
so Tim is just nom 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 nom.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, it's yeah. I'm eating that shit up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You don't even know. You don't even know. It's it's sustenance, creative sustenance for me.
You pieces of shit. Sorry.
I think I'm gonna make me a Twitter.
Yeah.
Jay, do
I
it.
think I just retired off of Twitter.
just make sure,
Join us. Become a twit.
yeah, just make sure you follow the right things, like because Twitter is a very toxic ocean of
Oh
bull
yeah.
crap. Just
Yeah.
so if you just follow,
Just
very
don't tell them where you live.
yeah. If you follow
Like-
the right types, you'll be fine.
I think I follow everybody here. A bunch of Japanese builders. The Life of Dog. And Chris Evans, and I think that's about it.
Yeah, everybody has to follow Chris Evans. The guy's fucking great.
Yeah. Oh, and
Okay.
Adam Schefter. That's the only other one I follow, I think.
Felt Paul Rudd. I don't know. I like Ant-Man.
Yeah. Fair.
I follow
But
Marissa
the-
Tomei.
Marissa
Doesn't
Tomei.
post
Surprised.
Why does this not surprise me?
Post office.
Nobody's surprised by that.
Pabs,
Not even a little.
that's not Pabs. That's a Texas spirit animal.
when I first started Twitter, I followed a bunch of celebrities, and then I followed a bunch of cosplay girls, and then I stopped twittering for mad long. And I recently got back into it, and all these cosplay girls are now OnlyFans chicks doing crazy shit on Twitter.
Yeah, well.
You called them before you saw them.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cosplay chick.
Like OnlyFans Nostradamus. Good job, buddy.
OnlyFans.
You followed him before OnlyFans was cool.
Nostradamus.
I'm grandfathered in.
You're
You are
creepy.
their
You're
OnlyFans.
creepy uncled in. Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I did unfollow a bunch of them. I was like, I don't need this
Yeah, man.
on the
That's
feed.
that's a bunch of mess.
Nah, it's a super mess.
I need that kind of stress in my life.
Uncle Fester Chooch over here.
He's my favorite Addams Family character. Like when part 2, what was it? Part 2 dropped, and they were, or was it part 1 where it was dead? What was part 2? I haven't watched them in so long.
Pick one. Tell
Family
everybody.
values, the values one.
Was it part
Values
2
was
when
the
he?
second one was when they went home when they got homeless or whatever. No, what the?
Oh, okay, so
the first one was homeless. Yeah, they got kicked out, and they're
I
staying in
thought
that
I thought the
Yeah.
second one was when Wednesday and whatever
And they go to
Pugsley. Yeah, they
Oh,
go to
they
camp.
summer camp. Yeah, that's the best scene.
Oh, the one where she's out on the dock with the other
Thanks-
little girls.
The
She likes her
Thanksgiving
ground.
one.
Yeah,
Where they're
Thanksgiving.
doing the weird sacrifices. It's awesome.
Yeah.
You told me to scalp you.
Yes, exactly.
Oh God, the memories.
Perfect though.
Anyway, all right. So we're creeping up on midnight here, kids. So let's
Yeah.
wrap this one up here real quick, shall we? Let's start off round robin like we always do, and go.
Hey, Tex Marquise here. I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays on YouTube. Usually. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's out of my control. And you can usually find me here every other week here on Mechanism. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, as we have just discussed. Same handle. Building stuff, working on stuff, getting better at stuff.
Yeah.
Word. All right. Thank you very much. All right, LL Cool J.
Okay, so camera there for a second.
What happened?
I don't know. It was choppy.
Cameras.
There you go.
Oh, there it is. There she
You
is.
can find me at Creeping Furry 42 on YouTube and Instagram, JP with Freaking More. Now on Twitter, Creeping For You Free. And I stream Sundays at 10:30 p.m. You can watch me do hood rat stuff with my friends. And work on a Vic Chunky gal, because I'm adding heads and a flamethrower tonight.
Yeah.
Nice.
You
Love
like
it.
And that's
Good
Good
stuff. Yeah.
stuff. All right. Thank you, baby J.
You're welcome.
Do that hood rat stuff.
I'm fine.
Don't get caught.
All right, Julio, go.
I just like doing hood rat shit with my friends.
Oh, what that means?
That's the line of the night right there.
Clipping nubs. Catch me on the internet all over the place. Clipping nubs. Fridays, every other Friday here on Mechanisms. Tuesdays on Brian's Four Horsemen's. Wednesdays, Wet Palette Wednesdays. Saturdays, Critical Build. Really great stuff. I love it there. And thanks for coming to Mechanism. Thanks for hanging out. It was a great episode. Really deep.
Word.
Mhm.
Yeah, not too
Good,
bad.
yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely
Good
great.
stuff. All right. Brian.
everybody.
Yes, sir.
You can find me on Instagram, bro_builder. You can find me here on the YouTubes for my channel. Like Julio said, we stream on Tuesdays for Horseman Builds. A whole bunch of us there building and just sharing and having a good time. And then on Thursdays, right now, we're working on that resin Domatropin back there. So we're going through
so
step
yummy.
by step, part by part, basically talking about all the ins and outs. Again, here, Fridays and then Saturdays with the Critical builds when it's running around. So stop by and say hi. It's good to see you guys.
Good stuff. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. And Pabby.
Chris_Pabs on Instagram, youtube.com/Red Suns R3D5UNZ. Critical Build Saturday, the 25th of July. I have briefly opened the submission form.
Uh-oh.
So that is live right now. So while you guys were doing your outros, I put the link back up on my bio on Instagram. So if you guys want to submit a build, it doesn't have to be a completed build. It can be a work in progress. It can be a mini. It can be whatever it is you want us to look at and talk about. We do have a special guest.
Oh yeah.
What
Episode.
What?
Oh yeah.
Special guest.
Yeah, we have a special guest.
Who's it gonna be?
I'm not saying who it is. I'll tell you guys off.
It's special.
I like to think he feels special. But yeah, we do have a special guest, and we are going to talk about something very important at the beginning of the show. So, 25th July, 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern. Please check it out, youtube.com/Red Suns, and I am out.
Yeah.
Oh my. Good job. All right, so you guys, real quick, hey, I know a lot of people are like, hey, is the live streams back? No, not yet. Not yet. But for a very good reason, because like I said, someone had asked about this in the Mecha Army Facebook group. So if you're not a part of that, go join. But asked where the live streams were, and I told him, I said, look, just be patient. I'm working on a lot of new stuff. You'll be very, very happy that you waited, and all that. So, but I will be back on Mechanism from now on. But the live streams, give me a little bit of time. Trust me, the wait will be worth it. Trust
It's
me,
like Christmas in July.
Literally.
Or August, maybe. I don't know.
Not
I'm not.
literally.
I'm not putting a timetable on shit, because I am the worst with timetables. That is not my friend. Yeah.
Mind in the box. Mind in the box. Shh.
Yeah. I'm not the only one on this stream that falls into that category, Pabs. There are several on this stream.
We are all terrible time.
Yeah,
Exactly.
very much.
Anyway, but yeah, so no, the live stream is not back as of yet, but when it is, you will know. But we will be back here in 2 weeks for episode 43 of Mechanism. So tune in then for Shamrocks and Shenanigans and all sorts of fun stuff. Anyway, have a great night, and thank you for watching. See you guys.
Cool shit.
Okay, bye.
Cool shit.
Bye.
Bye.
Pineapple.
Pineapple.